Welcome to the Daily App Show iPhone edition. Today we're looking at Winq. Winq is an app which allows you to create QR codes that will share certain contact information and things about you. Now to get started, you can come here into support and you can go into the tutorial which explains the app and how to use it. So as you can see here, it talks about Winq being a QR code which contains encoded contact information. So basically what you can then do is insert the contact information you're interested in sharing, and then you can take all the information, create a QR code out of it, and send it to friends or other business people and such as a way to share your contact information. Those people who scan it in with the Winq app or the code at all will be able to see your name and contact information, and they'll be able to import the information into their address book and add you to their contacts and things like that. To create a Winq, you simply go down to the Make a Winq tab, and you can go ahead and create it. All you need to do here is simply name your Winq, so you can name it whatever you want. We'll go ahead and name one Contact 1 here, and so let me get that set up. We have Contact 1. We can also choose templates if they have them. You can come down here then, once you have that done, and you have some options here as far as information. Now here you can put your name, email, address, and phone number if you want to. I'll go ahead and just we'll enter my name here and get that entered, and then we'll go ahead and also enter the email address here. Okay, and then what we'll go ahead and do here now, when you'd like to add other information here, you hit Add Details, and we have a number of options. As you can see, we're going up to the top. We have our options to enter middle name. We can enter a web page, mobile phone, work phone, home phone, and it looks like I just entered something. If you end up entering something that you don't want, you can actually remove it later on. We'll go ahead and come back here into Add Details. We have home fax, work fax. We can enter our organization that we're with, our job title. We have some address options, and then we have some other cool options here such as social networking and IM stuff. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to add your Twitter username. You could then select Twitter. It's going to show up here, and then all you do is you enter what your username is so that people can find you and give you a follow. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my Twitter username here, and we're going to add that and hit Done. And so that's there. We can also go back into Add Details if we like to, and we could add something else. I'll go ahead and add another Facebook as well, and so we'll come in here and we'll type that out as well. And basically for your Facebook, you want it to be whatever your name is on Facebook. So if you have it as, like for instance mine is Ben Richardson, then it needs to be Ben Richardson. If you had it as some other name, then you would want it to make sure it is that, it reflects that name, and that makes it just simple for people to easily find you. Once you're done, you hit Done, and it will then allow you to have that finished. You can hit Contact 1 here and see what we have now is a working QR code. Now I can send this to myself if I wanted to, or I could actually allow people to accept it. Now to accept a Winq, you have a few options. You can use camera scan, which allows you to scan a working QR code, and it will then show up all the information. The other option is to use camera roll. I already have this saved in my camera roll, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that here, and I just selected it and it scanned it, and as you can see now it's giving me all the information that's entered there. So here I have a Twitter, I have a Skype, a Facebook, and the name as well, and I could then choose to save these contact details and such if I wanted to as well. When I have my Winqs here, I can view them, and we have little icons next to them on the left. This shows whether they were downloaded or uploaded, and I can sort those by download or upload as well. So the uploaded ones are ones that I've created, the downloaded ones are ones I've grabbed from other people, which really are my own. I just grabbed them by emailing them to myself and scanning them with the Android phone that I have and other options like that. Now when you come into your Winqs here, you have an option to do some editing. You can simply hit Edit, and you can select any one of these and you can trash them. You can also go into any one of these when you hit Done, and you can view the working QR code, you can view the details of that code, and such as well. So it's a real simple way using this app to be able to share your contact information. Instead of having a signature on your email, for instance, you could simply use this app and enter the QR code on there. if you have other friends that use this, it's almost like a bump feature, except without the bump. Basically, you have the QR. When you come into your Winqs here, you could go ahead and select your QR code like so, and then someone else could use their device, scan it, and it would automatically bring up all the information looking just like this, and they would have the option to then save all this info. If you would then have these different items, you can edit them if you wanted to, but you would be able to go into Facebook here even, and I could then view their page and add them and such once I logged in and all of that. I could even do the same with Twitter. I could access their username and give them a follow and things like that. So it's a really easy app for sharing your contact information. It's a great resource to be able to quickly share your social networks and all those other things. It's creative, obviously, using the QR code and such. So definitely check it out. It's called Winq. It's available in the App Store. Pick it up today.